The slave transport facility on Kepler Station held 43 prisoners. 38 were already broken. 5 remained defiant. The smallest among them was Zira, a Centaurian child, barely 7 cycles old, her antennae drooping in despair as the slavers prepared the evening auctions. She did not expect rescue. No one ever came for the forgotten. Then the gate alarm screamed. The facility's emergency system registered a perimeter breach at checkpoint 7. The slavers ignored it at first. Kepler Station was well defended, its security redundant and comprehensive. But the system kept screaming. The facility manager activated the internal camera feeds. What he saw made his skin drain of all pigmentation. A human was at the gate. Alone. Covered in blood, most of it not his own. He had apparently walked through the outer security checkpoints like they were constructed from paper. Armed guards lay scattered, their weapons discharged but useless against a being moving faster than their targeting systems could compensate. His name was Colonel David Okafor of Earth Command. Zira was his daughter's friend. On Earth, that meant something. Lock down all internal doors, the facility manager commanded. Activate the security barriers. The reinforced gates at the facility entrance descended, 3 meters of polymeric material designed to withstand plasma strikes and kinetic weaponry. The colonel struck it once. The gate cracked. He struck it again. The gate fractured further. The facility manager realized, with dawning horror, that the human was going to break through. 30 seconds had passed. The colonel hit the gate a third time. The entire structure groaned, its structural integrity compromised by repetitive blunt force trauma. On Earth, humans had learned that barriers could be overcome through persistence. Walls could be breached. Defenses could be shattered if you simply refused to stop trying. 40 seconds. The gate exploded inward. Colonel Okafor stepped through the wreckage like it was nothing. His eyes moved across the facility with predatory precision, scanning for threats, identifying objectives. He found Zira immediately, locked in a containment cell with 4 other young prisoners. "Do not move," he commanded the slavers, his voice carrying the weight of a being who had never had his authority questioned by anything weaker than himself. "Release the children or I will dismantle this facility piece by piece." The slavers moved. They understood, at some primal level, that they were facing something that could not be stopped through conventional force. They understood that they were looking at something that had evolved to overcome every obstacle nature could produce. The cells unlocked. Zira ran toward the human. Her legs were weak from captivity, her body malnourished. She fell. Colonel Okafor caught her gently, cradling the small alien child like she was made of crystal. "I am here now," he said softly. "You are safe." But he was not finished. He turned toward the facility manager, his expression cold as a predator's stare. "How many others are imprisoned here?" "F-43, the manager stammered. Colonel Okafor carried Zira to his side and began moving through the facility. He broke containment systems. He opened secured doors. He freed every prisoner, moving with the efficiency of a soldier operating under combat conditions. Some were too weak to walk. He carried them. Some were injured. He applied emergency medical protocols learned through decades of military service on worlds far deadlier than this. When he emerged from the facility, he had 38 people behind him. The Kepler Station security forces attempted to stop him. They were unsuccessful. The colonel moved through them like water through sand, never stopping, never slowing, carrying or supporting those who could not keep pace. By the time he reached the spaceport, his personal vessel was already prepped for emergency departure. He loaded every freed prisoner. Zira was among the last, clinging to his side, her antennae now raised in hope rather than despair. "Where are we going?" she asked. "Earth," Colonel Okafor replied. "You will be safe there. No one takes what belongs to Earth. No one harms Earth's children." That is the rule Deathworlders understand. As his ship broke atmosphere, Colonel Okafor looked back at Kepler Station. The message was clear: humans protected their own. And they would walk through hell itself to do it.